Hey guys, hope you're having a great day today. Today is Friday. Happy Friday morning to you. I hope that your morning is going well. If it's not, I hope by the end of the video you're feeling a lot more happier and a little more spring in your step, and maybe a little bit of like, I need to prepare some food for my home today. So today is Gather Your Fragment Friday. I got the gathering place. I figured it'd be like gather. It just would be weird to have to gather your fragments on my wall. So the gathering place is about as close as I got to it. So today is going to be the day that I like to prepare. A lot of people will do videos and they prepare for the week. Like they'll start off on Sunday and prepare for the week. Not me. I like to prepare my house for the week. Do a casserole on Monday because it's easier. But on Friday, I like to gather what I have, figure out, kind of go through my freezers, refrigerators, pantry, and make a couple meals so I don't have to make anything the rest of the weekend. The weekends, we like to just kind of go and do stuff. I don't have to worry about food. That's always my priority because I cook or make food all week long. So I will make enough for today, Saturday, Sunday, probably a little bit of Monday. Usually last week it did not run into Monday. We ate everything up. So it depends. But this week we're actually going to go to Lauren Matthews for Saturday. I was like, oh, I was talking, I'm like, wait a minute, I need food, and the girls are going to be gone today and tomorrow to go to her house. They're going to make do a sister's cooking day. And so I was like, wait a minute, no one's going to eat the food today. So I had to like pare down my Gather Your Fragment Friday. So I had to get creative. I'm like, what am I going to make today? That would be the question. So we have been making a lot of eggs. Maddie has been making eggs every morning for breakfast, which is awesome. She's loving coming over here, cooking her own eggs, doing it, and we had smoothies pretty much every day. So I thought, I looked in my freezer. I have whipped toppings still left over. I have strawberries, and I have a lot of bread, like the cinnamon bread, that kind of stuff. And so I thought, why don't I make some, for one, I'll do French toast. Kids love that. I've got this stuff. I bought a lot of this. They were using it for toast, but I think they're done with it for toast. So I think a couple of my viewers said this is really good for toast. So I thought I would do French toast. So I thought I'd do that. I had one loaf that's, it says April. When are we in April? It is April 6th. That's weird. It just seems like it's a little bit harder, the bread. So I will do this one as well. Oh, we might even do grilled cheese. I just thought about that. Actually, we'll do this for French toast. And then I have Texas toast, and I was going to make this French toast, but I might do like a good BLT minus the tomato, like grilled cheese. Maybe we'll do good grilled cheese on here because it's nice and thick. Let's do that. Change of plans. Okay, so I have 3 loaves of bread for French toast. Let's keep talking breakfast. And then I thought I'd do some crepes because I like that. It's delicious. And they're good like that day making it. So I have some strawberries and Cool Whip. I thought we could make like a nice little rolled up crepe for breakfast. So I'm gonna do that, and I've got sausage in my refrigerator. I was like, where's my sausage? Whoa, mixing sausage links. But I do not like cooking sausage links on my stove because it's grease everywhere. Just like bacon is a mess. So I just Googled real quick, can you put them in the air fryer? You can put them in the air fryer. So I'm gonna put my sausage links in the air fryer to cook those up. That'll be my breakfast. We'll have that for the next few days. And then I was gonna move on to lunches. So I think I have a bunch of chicken salad, canned chicken salad. So if I do some chicken salad, we can have it with crackers. I might even do like a pasta dish with it. For lunches, I thought I would do the chicken salad because they do like having that in crackers. That'll be good real quick after church. Something easy. And then I just thought about grilled cheese because I have cheese slices. We can make a really good grilled cheese with bacon. I've got bacon in my freezer that I've made. So I might do those for lunches. And then I'll make 2 soups up. I'm gonna do when I did my freezer meals, I had soup recipes and I just never made them, but I do have the ingredients to make them. So I think I'm gonna do a pasta, is it called pasta kale? No, I don't know what it was called. Anyways, pasta, I don't even know, it just says pasta. I'll have to figure out. It's got kale, white beans, bacon, carrots, and ditalini pasta. Yeah, so I'm gonna do that one, and then a California Italian wedding soup. So I'll do both of those just on a small scale. That'll be lunches to eat up. And then tonight, it's gonna be Greg, myself, and the boys. So I thought I would make ribs on the smoker because he likes those. I'm sure the boys will eat those little things that we have. The, what did I put in there? What are those things called? Pork chops. Pork chops. So I thought I'd put those on the smoker to make that. That's not my favorite, but they will eat that. And I still have leftover meatloaf and cheesy potatoes. Nobody likes that. I love it. I don't get it. We had this week, we had the chicken Eddie. Lauren came over and she's like, oh my goodness, this is my childhood favorite. She's like, can I have a bowl? And I'll make sure. And then the kids were like, we don't really love it. It is so funny because Lauren messaged yesterday. She's like, is there any of that left over? And I'm like, yeah, tons left over. So she took that for me so we don't have to worry about chicken Eddie, but that's okay. It's just different taste buds and used to different foods. So Anyways, we'll do ribs. We'll have that tonight. Tomorrow we're gonna go to Lauren, so I don't have to worry about dinner. And then I have Swedish meatballs out. I pulled out of the freezer this week for a freezer meal. So I will make that with some noodles and just put it in a casserole, and then we can have that Sunday night. So that will take care of all of that. I might get creative. It depends on how life goes. One of my viewers, Jeannie, she told me, Jeannie, right? Jeannie or Jean? Jeannie Gallo. I think it's Jeannie. I just remember your name and your face and your little avatar. But how to make homemade potato gnocchi. Anyways, and I'm like, that looks simple. Looks simple. And I think I watched, is it Farmhouse on Boone? I'm gonna say the wrong channel. Hopefully that's the one. And she made it homemade. And I'm like, wow. So basically you take mashed potatoes, and Jeannie told me to put an egg in there, and then a little bit of flour to make like a stiff dough. I might try that because I have a little bit of heavy whipping cream left over, and I can make my favorite soup in the entire existence of life. But we'll see how much time it takes me to get this stuff done, but it should be an easy day. So we're gonna get ready with our day. I got an earbud on, listen to a sermon. I'm gonna start making crepes, so when the kids get up, they can eat right away, and then I will whip together some French toast. So, all right, let's go for Gather Your Fragment Friday. Gather Your Fragments, we're at the end of the month. It is for me the third week, 1, 2, 3, counting the calendar, third week of the month, and so we're kind of down. We have food. We're just down to like the fresh stuff is gone. So we're pulling up freezer stuff. We're eating that kind of stuff. We have plenty of food to eat. I'm just kind of gathering that up. Kind of trying to go in my freezer and gather out all the random things that I have in there, like the bread. There's strawberries, there's Cool Whip, that kind of stuff. To get that out, just to have like a half freezer meal still, and I'm fine with that. But I'm just trying to gather up the random things to use up. So that's what we're doing today. So let's make some crepes. All right, first one's always a fail, and it's always a fail when you put it on camera. They don't always look perfect, but I had a little bit too much oil in here, and that's okay. It'll cook up, and this one will be crispy, and the person that has this will be like, this is delicious, so it's good. We're just gonna keep working at it. Okay, so the key is, Lauren gave me these frying pans. I usually use a big giant one with stainless steel, so I don't have the proper flippers for this. I've been using Maddie's been using this to make eggs, so I need to get a flipper that's safe for this. This is my grill flipper, but you do what you can have. I just have to get it. It's one of those things I'll think about and then never get one because I don't remember until they show up in my P.O. box, and I'm like, oh, that's right, I need one of those. So it's good. So this is good. So use the flipper. I don't want to scratch the pans. That's why I just carefully do this. But that one turned out right there, and that's how you do them. Make them good. Myself personally, I like the crispy ones, but not everybody loves a crispy crepe. I like the burn things. But this is good. Keep making these real thin and just kind of turn them in your pan so it gets on all the sides. And that is good. All right, let's keep making these. Here's our breakfast sausage. I'm gonna put this in my air fryer and let it cook on 400 for about 11 minutes. It'll be good, and then I won't have to worry about greasy mess everywhere. Really should have just waited and let it cook. It's good. Take your time. These take long. I like sheet pan pancakes, something easy, but it is good to have these individual ones once in a great while. So I'm gonna let this cook up here, get the sausage going, and then I'll probably make my strawberry sauce. Just put it in the blender with a little bit of water and sugar. That's an easy way to make a strawberry sauce. It's simple and good. So, all right, let's flip. All right, first batch of sausage. Look at that, all in the air fryer. One place for grease, my favorite. All right, and I put my crepes, strawberries, and whipped topping over here. I'll make one up in just a minute, but I'm gonna start making French toast because that's gonna take some time. So I'm gonna crack some eggs in here. Always the guess of how many to do. I don't know, we'll do some, I'll probably have to add more, and I gotta make powdered milk because I'm out of regular milk. And we'll add, what should we add, vanilla or maple syrup? I'm debating. We'll add vanilla to it and then maybe even some cinnamon. Maybe cinnamon, we'll do that too. All right, taste testing time. So still cooking the French toast, and here are the crepes. So I just put a little bit of strawberry stuff in the middle, a little Cool Whip on top because that's good. That's really good. And you can put applesauce in here. You can do peanut butter. You can do, the kids like to do peanut butter, bananas, and chocolate chips is good. All right, delicious. Let's try the cinnamon French toast. I'm sure it's delicious with the cinnamon bread. Someone said it was really good. Wow. It gives it a whole new flavor. And then sausage in the air fryer. I just pick it up and take a bite. Oh wow. You know what's good about that? That gives a little bit of crisp on the outside because it's kind of fried on the outside versus all greasy in the thing in a pan. That's really good. Okay, I like that. This is really good. All right, this is my breakfast here. Delicious. Keep making French toast. All right, so I'm finishing up my breakfast, which is good. Just getting this French toast. I'm gonna just use up as much bread for this loaf here as what I have eggs in here. So then we'll stop and I'll use the rest. I'll make some grilled cheese. I'm gonna just do like a restaurant grilled cheese. My grilled cheese is just bread and cheese. Put it on the griddle, let it cook. I'm gonna do the buttering part of the grilled cheese and put cheese on it. Do American cheese and do some shredded cheese because we have a lot of that, and make a really nice grilled cheese. I think I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna just do bacon in it. I think I'll do some bacon. The kids might like that or they might not. Do I put it in there? They'll be like, I don't like the bacon. I think I'll skip the bacon and just put it in separately if they want. Decisions. But that's okay. And then I'll make those and just stick them in. We'll have those for lunch today, which will be delicious. So still continuing getting this done. Breakfast will be done. We can move on to lunches, soups, and the sandwiches and chicken salad. All right, so my French toast still cooking. I'm getting that done. I'm gonna start buttering my bread. I have this butter's been in here for a little bit and I wanna use it up. It's nice and soft. So butter my bread and then set it on a plate so I can cook it on here when this is done. All right, so now I'm gonna make grilled cheese. I have American cheese here and I have shredded cheese. I just had to like scrape it off the big giant chunk in my freezer. So I'm just gonna put the bread in here, cook it, and we'll have a really good grilled cheese for lunch. All right, that'll be like some real delicious tasting grilled cheese because it's gonna be buttery and delicious. So I will just cook pick these here, flip them over. I'm gonna put them in a pan and put them in the oven to keep them warm, or maybe wrap them up. Since it's early, I think I'll wrap them up in, that's what I'm gonna do, wrap them up in wax paper, like the sheets, and then put them in the refrigerator. That way they can just heat them up in the microwave or the air fryer, and that'll be done. I want to cook today, love it. All right, so the next thing I'm gonna make, I got all my grilled cheese done. Greg just came home, he's like, ooh, I came in time for lunch. I'm like, it's breakfast time, but he said they were very good. So kids are gonna love these whenever we go out. I feel like, I'm sure it's a mess. Whenever we go out to eat a restaurant, obviously the grilled cheese is way better than mommy's, and this would be why, because they have added butter to it. So they're gonna love that. So let's mix up some soups now. Let's make some soups. I'm gonna do, it's called pasta, kale, and white bean soup. So I'm just gonna try to do a small batch. Small batch, Amy. I'm gonna do small batch, small. So I'm gonna do that. So I'm gonna slice up my stuff and get it all going on my cutting board here, and we're gonna be good to go. A lot of you asked about my cutting board. This is the Hultzzzy cutting board. I have a link below in my video. It's awesome. It's inexpensive. A lot of you guys have already bought it, said you guys love it. So get yourself one if you can afford it, or put it on your wish list for Christmas, or Mother's Day is coming up too. So just a little tip from me, something that I've done a review for before and like a lot. Like I love, like a lot of things I love. Like I love my robot vacuums. I would have a robot vacuum for the rest of my life, even if I never did YouTube again. And there's a few gadgets and gadgets I like. The cutting board is something that I really, really like. So I'm gonna chop up some onions, bacon, carrots, garlic, and we're gonna saute that. And then I think you just add your spices. And I think we're good to go. White beans and kale. We're gonna do this. So let's make some, what do I call it? What's the name? Pasta, kale, and white bean soup. All right, I'm gonna use my, is it 3 carrots? It's 3 carrots. That's a lot of carrots. I'll do 2 big ones. I'm an angle, sorry. I'm gonna use my new peeler. I'm gonna try this one today. I have 2 of them. I'm gonna try this one and see how it works. Let's peel some carrots. All right, I added way extra bacon because I have a lot of bacon, and I have a whole box downstairs to make, so we haven't been eating much bacon, which is okay. So I just used plenty. I'm gonna cook this over here, and then I think I add the rest. It's tomato paste, thyme, salt and pepper, and chicken broth. Is that good? Yeah, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna add vegetable broth with a little bit of chicken bouillon in it, just because I have that, and to cook the pasta and beans. Hold on, let's do a little looking. Let me cook this over here. All right, so I got my soup making here. I apologize for the loudness. I'm excited. I got a new camera coming this week, and so hopefully by next week I'll have a lot better audio footage for you, so we'll just have to wait and see. So this is just sauteing here. I'm just gonna add everything to it and let it cook. But it should be good. Cook it for a few more minutes and I'll add everything to it. All right, so this is boiling now, so it says I can add, I think it's called ditamani. I took it out of the box. I think it's called mani. I don't know, just, hopefully this is what it was. This is what I'm thinking it is. So it's 1.5 cups. I think, is it 4 cups and a quart, right? 2 cups and a quart or 4 cups? 4 cups and a quart? We're gonna find out. I need to add 1.5, we'll find out. All right, it's 4 cups and a quart. So this will be enough. We'll have some for extra. So let this boil and it'll be done. All right, so the next thing I'm gonna do, fill up my sink right now, is California Italian wedding soup. Look, it's simple. It's so simple. It's got lemon in it, which I don't have lemon. I have to look. So I've got my meatballs right here. I feel like that's probably not that's probably a quarter pound. I have 2 of them. They're not very tiny, but they'll work. So I basically have to, I made those last time. So what I'm gonna do is just chicken broth. Chicken broth, spinach, it's lemon zested. Ugh, I gotta see if I got lemon. Orzo pasta and then Parmesan cheese, that's it. Very simple. So basically I'm gonna cook some chicken broth. I'm using a chicken fryer right here because I don't wanna, these are all gonna go in containers in my refrigerator for the weekend. So this is almost done boiling. I'm gonna just boil some water here and add chicken broth, boiling, bouillon cubes to it. You should add fresh stuff, but we just got this, so we're gonna do it. So we're gonna let it boil. When it's boiling, drop in meatballs, and then it says stir in escarole. Can I use spinach? That's what I'm gonna use, and lemon zest and orzo. So we're gonna do that a little bit different. So let's boil the pasta, the water. All right, let's see if we got any lemons in the refrigerator. I do, I'm excited because I can use my lemon zester. I'm glad I saved this. All right, so we're gonna zest lemon. That's so different. I've never had lemon in soup before, so that'll be quite interesting. Very interesting. All right, so we're gonna let that heat up and boil. I'm gonna pick up my mess here that you won't see, and then we'll make the California Italian wedding soup. All right, so hopefully it's not, this one's done. I'll use the same spoon. Hopefully, since I didn't use a pot, it'll be deep enough. We'll see. It says drop them in while it's boiling. That's what I'm gonna do, and then I'll add the orzo and then you just cook it. So let's do that. Put the orzo in, but I'm gonna boil this first because I don't like meat to be anything undercooked. So we'll let this boil for a few, and then I'll add the orzo and the spinach I'll do to it and get my lemon. All right, so I've got my soup boiling. It's been boiling for about 5 minutes. It says 10 minutes total, so I feel like if I add my orzo pasta to it, spinach, and the lemon that is zested, it'll be good. So I'm gonna zest this. Hopefully I'm doing it right. We'll see. I Googled it real quick and looked. It looks like you just zest all of it, but the inside part, so wish me luck. Well, that was fun. I felt like when you're at the, you know, this is gross, but when you're at the, getting your nails and feet done, you know, the lady sloss your foot. That's what I feel like this is, but just mini size. But hopefully that's it. I think I could probably do the bottom too. I just said to get the yellow off. So we're gonna see. I'm gonna add this to my soup that's boiling with the orzo with half a cup and the spinach and let it boil. All right, this is the pasta with white bean soup. Look how delicious. So when you serve that, you can serve with Parmesan cheese. I think you can put it right into the soup, but I chose not to in case nobody wants it. But I just got a little bowl here because I'm taste testing a lot of things. But this looks really, really good. It smells delicious. Let's try it out. That's really good. It's delicious. Okay, that's really good soup. Whatever I call it, pasta, white bean, and kale soup, but it's spinach soup. Okay, this is a winner. Little pasta things make it, so this is delicious. The other soup is over there boiling away, and I've got a pot boiling because I've got to start making my next dish. Okay, so the next thing I'm gonna do is my soup is still boiling, so I'm gonna let the orzo wasn't quite done yet. I've got a pot of water boiling. I'm gonna cook some egg noodles. I have a freezing meal right here. Swedish meatballs. Basically, it's beef stroganoff. But for some reason, my kids are having some not loving, like meatballs. Meatballs, meatloaf, doesn't matter. But they'll eat ground beef, just not in the meat form. Like, I don't know, I'm like, it's just like, it's a hamburger. That's all. You know what I'm doing right now? Watch this. I'm taking the meatballs and I'm squeezing them. Is that wrong? Is that wrong? Yes. Here we go. Okay, so if I can take the meat and kind of squish it so it's more like ground beef, I think it'll get eaten. So all I have to do is heat this up. I'm gonna put it in a pot here, heat it up in the stove when a burner gets free, and then just boil noodles we're gonna put together, make beef stroganoff. It's intended to be Swedish meatballs, but I think they'll eat it the other way. All right, the Italian wedding soup. Here it is. Here it goes for taste. Put cheese in it, Parmesan cheese. All right, good. It tastes really good. The meatballs are soft. It's really good. I'm surprised. Like the lemon, I wasn't sure how that's gonna taste. I've never had this before. This is pretty good. Not bad in this soup. I'll eat it. Perfect. The key is when the kids eat it. I don't know. Very simple soup, delicious. Winner. All right, so I'm gonna put my pasta. I feel like I should do 2 of these, but I feel like that's not enough. Do I do 2? Let me do 2. 2 of these. I don't know, I feel like maybe 1.5. It's that fine line of what do you put in. I feel like 2 would be good if I was just making this and we were gonna need a lot of food. I would do 2 to stretch it, but I don't need to stretch it because we're barely gonna be here to eat. So that'll be good. I've got 2 things of soup. I just put them in I probably can put them in a container. I gotta see if I got some containers. I want them to cool. My pressure cooker here, my pan. So those are here. We're getting to the end. I gotta cook my ribs out on the grill. I don't know if I'll do my homemade gnocchi today. I just don't know if I feel like it. It's okay if I don't feel like it, right? It's okay. I keep things short this week. Baking this week was short. Gather your fragments can be short. This is my break. How about that? All right, let me just boil this and we're gonna be good to go. Hey, Maxine. All right, so beef stroganoff is something that will get eaten in our house. Meatballs probably will not. So that right there, beef stroganoff. That's how you fake out your kids, mamas. So this is another meal done. This will probably be Sunday night's dinner because we'll have ribs today. I'm gonna go cook those in the smoker, and that's it. I was gonna make chicken salad, but the girls were like, we have grilled cheese and we have all that soup, Mom. So I'm just gonna have to go slow today. That's okay, or less today, which is good. So I'm gonna let this sit out and cool off. All right, so I came outside, got my smoker going. I'm gonna put my ribs on the smoker and cook those. I don't like ribs at all, but Greg does. So I'm gonna cook him some, and I think that I put pork chops, hopefully I already did, inside here, and then we'll just put some barbecue sauce on it. I think that's how you'll work it. So I've got on 300 degrees. We'll just smoke them. It'll be delicious. So it's a gorgeous day. It is so beautiful outside, so beautiful. So let me add this to my smoker. All right, I think that's all it is. That's a big hunk of ribs. That'll be good. Good for dinner for Greg. He'll love it tonight. It's a gorgeous day. Look how pretty it is outside. Sky is beautiful. All right, so let's look at our flowers here are growing. These are, I probably should have chopped these down right so they're not sticking straight up. That's okay, but they're growing. Things are coming back, so that means something. I think that probably will be cut down more. And then I left a hosta there, I realized. Brooklyn's like, look over there, Mom. They're growing. So these came up around here. These are growing on theirs. I gotta clean the leaves out of there too. But those are hydrangeas, so that's exciting. Those actually grew. It's a miracle. So, hey, Maxine. Hello. So these look good. Got a weed in there, but these are looking bad. So this, look at that. I didn't realize that till now. The flowers are coming, but they look brown. So what do you do with this? There's no bugs on them. Do I do the soap and water thing on here? Will that help, or is it more of a issue with the soil? Because those are in the same thing and those are looking fine. I'm not sure. So give me some tips, anything I can try to do to salvage my plants here. All right, I'm grabbing my tripod. I'm gonna go back inside. I decided to make a small container of chicken salad, because not chicken salad to put on crackers, but chicken salad with noodles, because then that way Greg can have that with the ribs, and I think the little boys will eat it too. So I just don't have any veggies to go in it. I have green onions. I think I do green onions and some spices, and I think that'll work. So you just do what you can do. So let me go in, boil the pasta, make the canned chicken, Miracle Whip, and some spices, and have a nice easy side. All right, so hi Maxine. So look, I wanted to show you all the pollen. Look at, that's the pollen in the south. Like that's just from rain and the little bit that goes in the air. It's all over my car. My car is covered in it. It's like dust. It's like a dust storm, but it's a pollen storm. So look at kitty cat paw prints. So yeah, the Ruby was up in my chair, but it was in the sun, so I put her bed over here thinking she just wanted to be in the sunshine. So pollen is wonderful. It makes breathing so awesome, but all these green things are the reason for it. So gorgeous, gorgeous day. All right, let's go in and finish up our pasta. Maxine coming in? She's like, I'm watching for cats, Mom. That's what I'm doing, or I'm smelling the smoker. All right, I'm debating what kind of pasta, but I have this small seashell pasta, so I think I'll just use that up. That'll be good. My favorite spoon ever. I got this. I used to have a wooden spoon I got at the Amish store. Loved it. This was actually, everyone asked, where do I get this at? It was from a credit union. I think it's South Hall Credit Union. Actually, a credit union, local credit union. And they gave them away free, but this is the best. I use this all day long. I noticed my beef stroganoff has green stuff, spinach for my soup because I use the same spoon. But this is a really good spoon. I just use it for everything. You need a good wooden spoon. That's gonna boil. I'm gonna get some canned chicken out, season it, and try to make a little chicken salad pasta dish. All right, I'm actually completed here in the kitchen, which is awesome. I've got everything done. Snacks over there. Food is all in the refrigerator. I'm like, I'm done, which is great. But I think that I'm going to make, we're gonna need some duck food. I think I'm gonna make a batch of popcorn because that is something we will munch on and eat this weekend. So I'm just gonna do in my celery popper, I'm gonna do a bunch of popcorn, make a bunch of popcorn to have in a big container. We'll munch on that and eat it. It'll be delicious. So let me get that rolling. All right, so my day is pretty much done for as far as cooking wise. My camera's so uneven. Sorry. You probably don't notice that, maybe, I don't know. It's all good. So the only thing I didn't do was the gnocchi soup or gnocchi soup, but that's okay. I'll do that another day. I don't really feel like making that. We have those other soups that are really good, so we're just gonna keep those. So we have plenty of snacks. We have all our baked treats for this week, and we also have popcorn. And then we have soups for lunches. We got the grilled cheeses. Then we have big dinner, the pasta stuff. It's, you know, the meatballs turned stroganoff, and then we'll have ribs tonight. So, and then the cold chicken salad. And then we had 2 containers of blueberry lemonade in the refrigerator, and nobody was touching it. They were touching the glass one, so I just poured that into the pitcher and figured they would drink from there, you know, today or whatever. So popcorn's almost done. That's it. One more batch. I'm finished. Now I just have to wait for the ribs in the smoker, and I'll maybe show you that. We'll see how much I want to end this video. All right, so we still have banana bread leftovers, and the kids love these cookies. These are one of their favorite cookies. They said the cinnamon roll cookies. And then I've got popcorn here, so we can munch on that. And then we still have the donuts are disappearing. Not too bad. The blueberry ones, all the muffin ones are gone, but these kind are here. I'm going to take a plate of treats to Lauren's tomorrow. So I'm going to take that along with this down here, the pumpkin dessert, which by the way turned out really, really good. Remember how I wasn't sure how it was going to taste with the cake mix? I had to take a corner to test, and it was good. So I'm going to do that with some whoopie pies and have a little variety of stuff. So for food, we have grilled cheese here. This is the beef stroganoff. That'll be like a Sunday brunch thing. We have got tea. I found the lid, thank goodness. And oh, that was not what I want to do. This is blueberry lemonade here. I've got the cold chicken salad. We pulled out applesauce from the other freezer downstairs. Still got creamer and that there. Got some bread. And then in here I've got all our breakfast stuff. I have breakfast burritos. This is French toast. This is crepes in here. These are yesterday's sausage, red beans, and rice back there. This is the dinner of meatloaf, cheesy potatoes. So we'll use some of those sides today. This is the little garlic bread we made. We'll use those up today too. Here is leftover cheese, which I can just put here, I guess. I don't know where I'll put those. Maybe let's put those in the drawer. I thought I got rid of these, and I realized I had a package of that, and I would have put that on the grilled cheese today, but that's okay. So we're gonna put those in there. And then right here is the soup. That's really good. Here's breakfast sausage. That's the other waiting soup. We got a corn dog here, and that's it. And there's the strawberry sauce with the lid coming off, Cool Whip. And we got some applesauce back there. Parmesan cheese is left over. And this is gonna be a good little food right here. Ooh, come outside. Look at Ruby and her little love in her bed. I had to move that there because it was in the sun. It was over here, but that would be shade. She was up in my chair and I'm like, Ruby. So I said, give her a piece of bacon and put her on there. So it is just beautiful and sunshiny today. Oh, so nice. So what I'm going to do, okay, got our pool back there. We're working on it here. We got to get some electricity back there and Greg's doing all that good stuff. So get a deck built, all those fun things. Here they go. So let me see what the, oh wow. Oh, this is actually cooking. It's poor Grumpy. Let's look at it. It's Mr. Grumpy. Look at it. They're chasing Mr. Grumpy like he's a wild beast. And it's literally the cat they will sleep with. And Ruby's just chasing him. Maxine's like, I'm going with you. Run, Mr. Grumpy, run. Those dogs, they are not going to catch the cat. So I didn't realize these are already looking cooked. Wow, look at that. I use my fingers. I know that's bad. Wow. That got done like right away. I didn't think that would cook that fast. How it's hot. Okay, so can we just roll that? Can we just roll these? Well, I'm gonna have to go get me some barbecue. It's so hot. Get yourself a tongs, Amy. I know. Do as I say, not as I do. Okay, so I'm gonna let those smoke just for a little bit more. I'll come out and check the big giant ones. These obviously are done. Let me go get a thermometer and check those because it's probably close to being done. Let's go see. All right, I'm back with a thermometer, but then I just realized my thermometer is so worn it doesn't even have the numbers on it. I gotta go look and see what pork is supposed to go up to because I don't know that. Like chicken is 165, so I feel like pork is probably close to that. Let's see, these ones are definitely done. Let me grab these out. Well, that was like a thin little pork chop. Look at that. Well, these will be good. That just went fast. Okay, that's like 150. Let's see. That one is closer. Alright, I'm just going to take these in because I feel like those should go longer. So let me go walk this in right now and go check Google and see what the temperature is for whatever those are, ribs. Hey Google, what is the internal temperature of ribs to be cooked to?
145 degrees Fahrenheit.
Oh.
On the website Napoleon.com, they say the accepted finished temperature of pork is 145 degrees Fahrenheit. However, this has not given the collagen inside your ribs time to become gelatin for that perfect bite.
That's just disgusting.
That begins to happen when temperatures inside the meat reach 165 degrees Fahrenheit.
That's gross. The collagen's inside. I'll let it cook for a few more minutes. So this will be good. A few more minutes and then I'll go take it out and then this mama is done. All right, so the ribs are done. Look at those. I'm gonna leave those in here and just cover this with foil because down here you would serve it like this and then you would dip it in sauce instead of slather in sauce. This will work. All right, so I thought I'd come outside to finish the video and I was like, Maxine ran out here and I'm like, give me like 30 seconds. I bet you Ruby will be here. We'll see. So I am done. It is noontime now, so now I have enough food for breakfast for the week for sure, and then lunches. That'll last for sure for a few lunches. Hello. You're good. Which for? Oh. And then I have soups that will take us through for sure the weekend and probably the beginning of the week. And all those grilled cheeses for sure. The kids will eat those. And then we've got dinner. So, and popcorn for snacks. They've already came out and started scooping up the popcorn and having grilled cheese and some had soup. So it has been a good, productive day. So I'm done. I didn't have to make that much. Greg's gonna love the ribs. He loves ribs. So I feel like he's gonna love those. And that's it. So I'm gonna finish so I can work on this video. Just like yesterday, I wanted to finish to get done early so that I can have some time doing the same today. So it is a good day. So I thank you guys for watching and I will see you guys again tomorrow with another video. And now I'm gonna read our psalm for the day. Psalm 80. God implored to rescue his people from their calamities. Hear us, O shepherd of Israel, you who lead Joseph like a flock, you who sit enthroned above the cherubim of the ark of the covenant. Shine forth. Before Ephraim and Benjamin and Manasseh, stir up your power and come to save us. Restore us, O God, cause your face to shine on us with favor and approval, and we will be saved. O Lord, God of hosts, how long will you be angry with the prayers of your people? You have fed them the bread of tears and you have made them drink bitter tears in abundance. You make us an object of contention to our neighbors, and our enemies laugh at our suffering among themselves. Restore us, O God of hosts, and cause your face to shine on us with favor and approval, and we will be saved. You uprooted a vine, Israel, from Egypt. You drove out the Canaanite nations and planted the vine in Canaan. You cleared away the ground before it, and it took deep root and filled the land. The mountains were covered with its shadow, and its branches were like the cedars of God. Israel sent out its branches to the Mediterranean Sea and its branches to the Euphrates River. Why have you broken down its walls and hedges, so that all who pass by pick its fruit? A boar from the woods eats its away, and the insects of the field feed on it. Turn again in favor to us, O God of hosts. Look down from heaven and see, and take care of this vine, even the stock which your right hand has planted, and look down on the son that you have reared and strengthened for yourself. It is burned with fire, it is cut down. They perish at the rebuke of your angry appearance. Let your hand be upon the man of your right hand, upon the Son of Man, whom you have made strong for yourself. Then we shall not turn back from you. Revive us, and we will call on your name. Restore us, O Lord, God of hosts. Cause your face to shine on us in favor and approval, and we shall be saved. All right, have a fantastic rest of your day, and I'll see you guys again tomorrow with Abundantly Blessed. And if not, I'll see you guys again on Monday with another day in the life. All right, we'll see ya. Bye.